The health outside begins with inside. Good morning. My name is Carl Bauer. I'm here today to present the Health Promotion Project, which is 65 plus healthy life recipe, health belief, model-based interventions. Before I begin, I would like to share my experience about working in a rural community as an emergency journalist. Batemans Bay is 2 hours by road from the nearest tertiary hospital. So, preventive interventions are the most important to maintain good health in an Asian community. Now, my presentation today will provide a background to the study, what I found from a review of the relevant literature, and health belief model-based interventions. The project plan and timeline, implementation and process evaluation, project management, and outcomes and impact of the project will be described. I would like to discuss some information about the older population. The World Health Organization and the United Nations estimate the world's elderly population will increase 2.1 billion by 2040. Now, the elderly population is predicted to double by 2050, while in Asia it will triple. Now, these changes can be seen in the different shapes and figures on the slide from pyramid to kite, as you can see in the slide. With that, let's turn to the Asian countries. Now, in Asia, Australia is ranked 4th in highest number of the aging population. The increase in the world aging population highlights the role of healthcare systems. In Australia and across the globe, there are increasing numbers of older people who are living longer but are living with chronic illness. We can say that population aging leads to increasing demands on healthcare services. Now, just a point about Australia. In 2023, 16.6% of the population is over 65 years. It's about 4.2 million. Now, the proportion of the elderly is expected to increase to 23% by 2060. Now, coronary heart disease is the #1 overall leading cause of death among older Australians in all age groups 65 plus, including New South Wales. Now, this situation is a leading cause of health burden on the system, and it's continued to increase over the last 50 years. But what about Batemans Bay? Now, Batemans Bay is located on the south coast of New South Wales. The elder population in Batemans Bay has now increased to 30% in 2023, and it's completely changed to a super age society due to relocation after retiring from their work. At this point, hypertension is the leading cause for heart disease, particularly in the elderly. Now, one of the goals for older people targets reducing salt intake to 5.7 grams per day. Now, that's why this project is going to be one of the target areas to improve health outcomes in the community. Now, the literature review explored the learning and health promotion of the elderly with chronic illness. The health belief model has been used to study and develop interventions to improve health behaviour with regards to chronic illnesses in the elderly, which is the findings of Shao and Villa. Now, health belief models addresses older learning and uses their experiences to make changes in their health behaviours. Also, it influences elders' decisions about whether to act to prevent and control their blood pressure. Now, the elderly have shown that they can change their health behaviours step by step with a supportive environment from their family and friends. Now, Shao's study confirmed that elders' self-efficacy was encouraged by focusing on small successes and progression towards behaviour goals. Now, health belief model based 16-week interventions confirm significant outcomes in promoting healthy behaviours. This program will greatly support promoting elders with high blood pressure, reduce their salt intake, and modify health-related behaviours. Now, why health belief models-based intervention is crucial for the project. Now, changing long-standing health behaviours is difficult at any age, but the elders believe that change is possible if it's changed gradually. Now, belief and perception affect a person's behaviour. A person who has a positive belief towards health or chronic illness can positively influence their behaviours to make positive decisions towards improving their health. The key concept of the project is about how to promote individuals' perceptions of the threat, the benefits of avoiding the threat, and factors influencing the decision to act. Now, improving healthier living in the elderly through group education sessions and behaviour education activities greatly supported by friends, family and community, promotes healthier lifestyles and prevents complications. We know that health promotion among the elderly can help reduce the demand for health service and improve their quality of life. Now let's move to the project details. Now the project aims to reduce coronary heart disease risk and complications by reducing blood pressure by at least 10 millimetres of mercury. Now two objectives of the program for our participants are firstly, reduce salt intake, which is currently 9.6 grams per day by 30% over 6 months. And secondly, reduce their blood pressure by at least 10 millimetres of mercury in 6 months. Now we are promoting the older learning abilities by applying Share, Care, Connect concepts through 16-week interventions. Now 3 main healthy recipes we'll explain in the next slide. Now 65 plus healthy life recipe combinations, 3 main recipes: Food for Life, Move for Life and Mindfulness for Life. Now 16-week health belief-based interventions will be conducted integrating Share, Care and Connect through group learning sessions to promote perception of a healthy life and understand threats of heart disease risk and complications for their life. Now storytelling and sharing the life experiences, role model of successful healthy behaviour changes will be applied. The self-efficacy and cue to action will be operated from group activities such as shopping together, move with us and breathing exercise sessions with the older participants and program coaching. Now social media channel support is set to guide and reinforce daily via Call Me Out Love. Now the project will be carried out over a 12-month period at Batemans Bay Community Centre. There are 3 included criteria for participating in the program. They're going to be 65 years of age and over, diagnosed with hypertension after 2020, living independently and self-caring, and able to converse in English. However, some limitations will be considered, which are time and funding for the project. Now funding will be applied from national, state, local governments, as well as non-government organisation and Heart Foundation. The ethical approval may delay the start of the project. Now the project will be managed dynamically with sequential implementation to 4 quarters. Now quarter 1 is about community assessment, designing the program, developing an action plan and complete ethical consideration. Now establishing rigour and trustworthiness are considered in all processes of this project, including credibility, dependability, confirmability and transferability will be applied. Now quarter 2, collaborate with stakeholders, community consultation and public opinions, and develop partnerships. The community nurse is a key person as a gatekeeper for this step, including identifying suitable participants and stakeholders. Redesign and re-implementation can be made if required. Quarter 3 and 4, quarter 3 is conduct the interventions and collect the data for evaluation, redesign and re-implementation, and ongoing monitoring of intervention dynamically within the ethical consideration approval. Now quarter 4 is assess and evaluate the impact and outcomes and make a report and present the project outcomes will be performed in this step. Now stakeholder management holds one of the important parts of the project management. The satisfaction of all stakeholders depends on how we identify, prioritise and engage. Now this was an example of project stakeholder analysis. So 4 groups of stakeholders are managed. So keep satisfied the senior club, community club, local council, Batemans Bay hospitals, general practitioners and non-government organisations. So monitoring closely includes the older with hypertension, which are the participants, the project manager and investigators, and keep informed the family members, the caregivers and the community nurse. Importantly, the community nurse is a gatekeeper to provide preliminary information for planning and potential participants. The engagement and connection with communication methods will be explained in the next slide. So, a public hearing and listening to opinions are essential for a successful outcome. Now, focus group interviews at Batemans Bay Community Centre will be organised with 3 phases to obtain public feedback on intervention, analysis, alternatives and decisions. Then, development of community needs and plan for ensuring that it meets their needs. Then continuous feedback. Now conducting a survey, pre-intake and exit for satisfaction will be included. The communication plan, including audience, message type, delivery and frequency, will be discussed with the stakeholders and partnerships to ensure availability and suitability for them. Now, we need to engage and obtain a commitment from them to participate. Now, promote the project through social media, advertising and word mouth. Now, the process of evaluation covers all aspects of delivering the program. It focuses on evaluating health promotion actions and documenting reach and quality and the capacity of the system to deliver effective health promotion action. So evaluating health promotion actions, reach is a number of key stakeholders, performance indicators reported, documenting reach and quality and capacity of the system to deliver health promotion action, the capacity building strategies and impact and outcome evaluation. So using project plan audit checklists to achieve the outcomes. Now, the challenge of project management is how we can minimise the risk and manage the project plan and timeline. The challenge situation will come from budget and resources, time, participants and partnerships issue, infrastructure and tools, external environments such as political and economic context. Now, what are our plan B for these exigencies? Now, we conduct risk identification and find out the best solutions. So redesigning the cost-effective interventions that conduct similar outcomes, implementation of the interventions with ongoing evaluation processes, evaluating the criteria and analytical data to meet the objective requirements, closely monitoring all processes following the project timeline, discussing the problems and finding the best solutions with the participants and partnerships early, and choosing a suitable communication method and channel for each stakeholder, regular team support and teamwork meetings to report the progress of the project, extension of the project may be required if the situation is not under control. Now, in order to achieve the final results, the data will be collected and analysed following the objectives of the project, which are to reduce salt intake, which is currently 9.6 grams a day, by 30% in 6 months, and to reduce the blood pressure by at least 10 millimetres of mercury in 6 months. So how do we assess the project outcomes? So firstly, health status evaluation pre and post intervention and monitoring every 3 months, blood pressure, a community meeting for health status evaluation and individual counselling. Secondly, food for life, daily food journaling, weekly, online survey dietary intake and daily journaling. Thirdly, focus group activities, storytelling and sharing every 2 weeks. We utilise a semi-structured interview, audio recording and note-taking we use to collect this data. The group support via social media channel, Call Me Out Love. We analyse using content analysis and descriptive statistics. Now, preventing coronary heart disease risk and complications by reducing blood pressure to improve their quality of life and healthy living is their project long-term impact. In conclusion, health promotion enables people to increase control over their own health. Now, the health belief model-based interventions for the over 60s, 65 plus a healthy life recipe is based on health belief model framework and can be successful to improve elderly's quality of life and well-being. Now, understanding the different learning needs, health belief threats and expectations of older people with high blood pressure will help to promote healthy living, reduce salt intake and maintain baseline blood pressure. So improving the elder's quality of life